Last time on Moonlighting as Dungeoneers, the battle raged on as Taker warriors and monsters did their best to finish off the patrol. All the while, the party fought hard to prevent that from happening. One by one, monsters and warriors fell. As some Takers fled from Mari's spells, dark magics twisted and tore them apart. When the situation began to turn against the invaders, their leader called out to the sky in a language unknown to the locals. Thick, dark clouds gathered above, and tension grew palpable in the air as the battle continued before lightning bolts rained down from the sky, indiscriminately striking down many of the remaining combatants from the field. Theo and Bob among them. Bob was left near collapse, and Theo standing only by the grace of Ruby's protective magic. A haunting voice echoed faintly from the sky and answered to the call of the knoll after the lightning. Just as the battle was cleaning up, with only a few remaining friendly survivors, more lightning struck around them, a single stray bolt sending Ruby flying, barely conscious. Only 2 survivors from the patrol remained, the dragonborn knight Sir Dunrick and the young noble boy, battle-shocked and horrified. Together, the party and survivors fled the site of the battle to go and take some rest, planning to head to a nearby town on the river. The river bubbles along beside you, flowing fiercely after the rain. Exhausted and tired, you make your way along, trying to reach safety in the village that you know is up ahead. Sir Dunrick leads the way, carrying his greatsword on his shoulder, keeping his eyes forward, trying to be aware of what's going on. Theo, you're carrying Ruby over on your shoulders as she is passed out, her head laying against you. Bob, you carry this young nobleman in his half-plate armor, himself asleep, exhausted from the battle and put out by Satara. You know it shouldn't be too long, but even step after step, it feels like it'll be forever before you make it to this village. Not long as you're walking, you hear behind you the howl of a wolf. Ruby, you wake up as you hear it. Sir Donner pauses as he looks back.
Sir Dunrick, this does not bode well.
Another howl echoes out.
Put me down, put me down, put me down.
Okay.
Sir Dunrick nods. It sounds like it was at the battle site. We better move. Can you run?
I can run.
Yeah. Gonna have to.
Keep up. And he takes off at a jog, trying to pick up the pace. The mud squelches underneath your feet. The kind of sparse underbrush, sparse bushes and a little bit of trees here and there kind of shade the banks of the river. And you jog.
Bob reaches over and takes Satara's pack off of her and just kind of loops it over his arm.
Mari kind of tails in behind, also trying to keep up. You can tell she's breathing fairly heavily, kind of focused on her own breathing and her own steps, trying to keep up with everyone. The boy is still dead asleep on your shoulders right now, passed out from Satara's magic. Another howl echoes behind as you make your way for 20, 30 minutes jogging along. This one sounds closer. Sounds almost back where you had rested for a bit.
Sir Dunrick, how far to this village?
He says another mile or 2.
We're not gonna make that.
We must quicken the pace.
I don't think I can.
And he kind of looks at the river and he says, we could try to swim.
I don't think that's going to be faster.
I think your kid'll drown.
You look at the river, it's a good 500-600 feet across.
I don't like those odds. I've never swum that far.
What's the current look like?
It's pretty swift. You can see that the river is swollen slightly from the recent rain.
Sure.
It's a bit muddy river. And we gotta run.
I look worriedly at Mari and make sure that she can keep up.
She just nods. She says, I'll be fine.
All right,
You can
let's
see
go.
her shivering a little bit. It's cold. Another howl comes out, and Sir Dunrick just starts moving, picking up the pace, running a bit faster.
Can prestidigitation do any form of warmth, or is it just visuals?
It can help dry out clothing.
I'm going to try and do a couple casts on Mari's clothing to try and dry it out
helps.
and see if giving her a little bit of warmth helps her move a little better.
Yeah.
Very clever.
Mm-hmm. I mean, everyone is in the same kind of boat. Even Sir Dunrick, you can tell he's breathing fairly heavily. Even Bob and Theo are a little bit.
Yeah, Bob's
caught
heart
by
rate is
this.
up for
It's
sure.
not. You just fought and then you're now running, so it's like you're all a bit winded. Some more than others, but still.
I had my light load and I had my load lightened, and so I'm gonna try and contribute a little bit extra where I can.
I think as we're running, Ruby is scanning the area, seeing if she can find a spot that she thinks might be a defensible position.
Will you make a perception check for me?
A lot. 19 plus 7.
Okay. You're running. You're kind of keeping your eyes out, looking to left and right, getting a head almost on a swivel, trying to find a spot that might be defensible. You run for maybe about 15 more minutes. Again, hearing the howls more frequent, getting closer with every howl. As you make your way along, you don't necessarily spot point that's more defensible than the rest. Everything's probably going to have your back to the river at the best. But you pass kind of by a little bit of a gully that kind of slopes down towards the river, where some thick bushes kind of obscure part of the river, and you actually note the tail end of a rowboat kind of sticking out into the river.
Theo, I see a boat. I see a boat over there.
Is it big enough? Can we all fit?
Maybe it's in some bushes. I can't tell from here.
Sir Dunrick immediately
Start running that
turns,
way,
rushes down, kind of pushing through the bushes. You come out and you see this rowboat. It's a decently sized boat. Probably big enough for about 6 people. 6 normal sized people could fit. It's 3 rows.
We have a
with
Theo and a
enough-
Bob. Will that
Yes.
do?
And there's 7 of you.
Yeah. I've
got this.
Push Mari and
Mari,
Ruby and
yeah.
Satara and
Um,
the kid into the boat.
So, as you are pushing people into the boat, as people start climbing out, you hear a howl really close, like instantly close. And you look over your shoulder and you can see right behind you, just up on the gully that you just came down, a wolf with somebody on top of it. He's got a javelin ready and he just hucks it down at you, making an attack roll. He misses. It just goes wide, splashes into the water beside you. You hear more howls behind you. We're all going to immediately start rolling initiative.
Oh man.
Mari looks up as the javelin splashes into the water beside her. She sees the wolf. She will quickly throw up her arm, and will throw out one of those beams of light, like kind of starry light that she usually throws at a distance. She will hit the wolf. No, she won't. She actually will miss the wolf. The wolf is wearing what looks like some leather or chain barding as well. It's not like just a regular wolf. It has a spike.
Armored?
Yes, it is an armored wolf with a rider. This is an enormous wolf. Again, this is a regular humanoid, probably about a 6 foot tall guy riding this wolf. That it would actually turn it to Bob's turn.
Bob is going to use a Ray of Frost.
Okay. Are you gonna try to hit the wolf or the rider?
The rider.
Okay.
17.
17 hits.
Okay. 7.
Okay. 7 points of damage as your ray of frost strikes him, doing a decent amount.
I'm sorry, it's 2. It's this.
2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I added when I shouldn't have.
That's fine. Yeah, your ray of frost strikes him as he's sitting on atop. The cold kind of coalescing on his leather armor. As that happens, Sir Dunrick turns. He yells at everyone else that's not in the boat. He says, "Get in the boat now!" And he starts trying to shove the boat into the water all the way. A little bit of water starts getting inside the boat. It doesn't look like there's a hole, but with all the splashing and movement going on, it's going to get a little wet in there. He looks at Sitara and he says, "Grab the oars." Sitara and Ruby, who are closest to where the oars are. And he just kind of takes his action to start trying to push the boat into the water. That would make it Theo.
Yeah, the fire kind of blazes up in Theo's eyes as he rages, and everyone's in the boat that, besides me, Bob, and
Dunrick,
Dunrick, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just going to kick the boat, like, as hard as I can into the water.
Okay. Yeah.
That's going to be my attack.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Okay, I'm going to use advantage because
Yes,
rage.
go ahead and use advantage.
Natural 20, so
Okay.
like 29?
Okay. You put as much force as you can into the boat, kicking it, squelching out of the mud and into the river. As it jerks, Sitara and Ruby and Mari need to make dexterity saving throws to see if you manage to stay on or in the boat. On your feet.
18.
I'm going swimming.
What'd you get?
My usual.
Oh my god.
That cat's in the water.
You hear, as you turn around immediately after just kicking the boat in, you hear a splash in the water and a yelp as Sitara, you fall in the water, just unexpected by the force that Theo
How cold's the water?
It's a frigid cold. It's almost icy
Thanks,
cold.
Theo.
You're welcome.
As you hit the water, splashing, Mari kind of shouts in surprise as she looks over at you. Philippe wakes up as he's kind of jerked up at he's been
Racked
thrown
his
into
head
the
against
boat.
the
He
back.
kind of
Hey,
racked
wake
his
up.
head in the boat as he kind of, you see him start to stir. But that is his turn. Sitara, it's your turn. You are in the water beside the boat.
Well, this is good times for me. This is my favorite thing. I love being a cat in the water. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks,
You can
Bob.
almost
Appreciate
instantly
that.
feel your muscles.
Anytime.
You can almost instantly feel your muscles tighten and tense with the coldness of the water. Like,
Well-
it's a shock and it almost takes your breath out of your body.
I know exactly what that feels like.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try and climb back into the boat because I don't want to risk overturning it. So I'm just going to put one hand on the side of the boat so that I can use it to help
ride it.
Yeah, basically just use it as a little bit of support for keeping my head above the water. I'm not that strong of a swimmer. I am going to, as my bonus action, I'm going to activate my innate sorcery. Let me just record that. And then I'm going to cast sleep on those two.
Okay.
So my DC, I believe, goes up with innate sorcery. So that would be... different character. 16.
Okay. As the wolf snarls and takes a step forward, it just kind of slumps down and just like curls up in the mud. The rider on its back also just kind of, you see him just slide off and just flop into the mud, passed out. Both of them failed their saves.
Great. Solid.
Are we still in combat?
Yes. As Bob, you see this happen, you almost kind of take a half breath of like, okay, this is fine. When you hear like a rock scrape, you hear kind of a shout to your side, and you look over just in time to see a wolf come over that rock ledge with another rider. I don't have big wolves, unfortunately. Right next to Bob, comes over the rock.
Over
Bob.
the side?
By Bob.
Bruh.
Comes over. Rider on
With the
back
rider.
again, another armored one. This one, a gnoll riding it. He's got a spear out, as it just jumps down on top of you, Bob, taking you off guard. So starting with the wolf, does a 24 hit you?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it would. The wolf will bite you for a grand old 4 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm not complaining, but I was expecting that to be worse.
I rolled a 1 on the damage, okay?
I see.
Is this wolf
we love to
also
hear it.
armored?
Yes, it is also armored.
Okay.
I need you to make a strength saving throw. As the wolf bears down on top of you, trying to pull you down.
22.
Okay, you manage to kind of roll, pushing it to the side, preventing it from knocking you over. As you do, though, the rider just drives his spear down into you, and he will hit for 18 points of damage.
Jeez.
I slipped the wrong ones.
As he drives it straight through your shoulder, like through your shoulder.
Bob is unconscious.
Oh
Good.
no, he can't. The giant.
That was
one
a critical
can't
hit.
swim.
Great.
Ruby, you see Bob go down as this wolf grabs him, and he kind of tries to turn with it, but as he turns into the spear that just goes straight through his upper chest and shoulder.
Bad
Great.
doggy.
Great. That's unfortunate. Ruby is gonna scream, which I will not do for everyone's ears. And her whole body glows in pale blue moonlight, and then Bob starts to glow as I cast Channel Divinity to heal you. So please stand up, Bob.
Don't be dead.
For 9 points of healing.
Okay.
And then, as a bonus action, her hand lights on fire. That is my turn.
Okay.
Appreciate that. Conscious.
You are still prone.
Yeah, you're still prone.
You're still
but,
prone.
Prone.
You do fall over. When
You do
die-
so
when
fall
you
over when
pass
you
out.
get knocked out.
Really? That happens to people? That's weird.
A third wolf and rider, also armored, comes rushing down and rushes at Sir Dunrick. The wolf lunges forward, grabs at Sir Dunrick's arm, but can't get through the plate. While the rider also kind of bears down, the spear just glancing off his armor. It's just too thick to get through. That is the first round of combat.
And an exciting first round it was.
Yes. Not too much going on. Mari, in a panic, she reaches down and she grabs onto Sitara and just starts trying to pull Sitara up
Oh no. Oh no.
out of the water.
The boat's gonna tip, but we're all gonna be swimming.
The boat-
It's a huge boat.
The boat rocks precariously. She almost falls into the water as she's grabbing on, just clutching onto Sitara, trying to hold her. As she's seeing Sitara struggling there, but that's her turn. She's really just trying to help Sitara. Those two are unconscious and asleep.
Yeah.
Bob, you kind of come back to, blacking out for a moment, losing just a few moments of
Okay.
memory, and this wolf is on top of you. There's immense pain in your shoulder. The rider and wolf already look like they're moving towards Theo, thinking you're down.
How long does it take me to stand?
Just half your movement to stand up.
Half a movement. Okay. So on the rider, I'm going to lightning strike.
Okay.
17 and 5 is 12.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Nope.
17. 5 is 22.
Yep.
There, you got to carry.
Carry the one.
Third grade math. It's so hard. 22.
22.
Yes.
You hit.
And that's D6. So 10 damage.
10 damage.
Yes.
You strike this rider as you see him jolt in kind of surprise and electricity as steam starts to rise off of his shoulder a little bit. He looks back down, seeing that you're conscious, and gets ready to strike you again himself. But
Bob's not done.
Bob's not done.
Bob's not done. Bob's going to spend a key point and use Lightning Strike twice more.
Flurry of blows with your lightning strike.
Lightning Strike is just if I use Lightning Strike as part of my attack, then I can spend a focus point to use Lightning Strike twice as a bonus action.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt!
It's a special flurry of blows.
Ooh, yeah. 8 and 5 is 13.
That misses.
One more
He
try.
ducks this lightning bolt, expecting it now.
Okay, 19 and 5.
But does not avoid the last one.
I said, I've seen this trick. I have not seen that trick the third time.
So 11 damage.
11
Nice.
points of damage. You, again, shock him, but he still manages to keep his seat on the back of this direwolf.
Surely the direwolf takes, damage because
It's wearing metal.
I use
No,
lightning.
and it's wet. And it's
Mostly
wet.
leather armor.
But I hit a guy with lightning who was on top of it, so the lightning's got to be channeled. No, you're not buying this,
No, I'm not
Unfortunately-
buying it.
man.
I'd have bought it.
It was a solid argument.
D&D physics.
In a few fluid moments, Dunrick grabs you, Theo, by the shoulder, and he shoves you towards the water and says, "Get on the boat." And he turns and swings at the wolf.
Okay. But also no.
He's gonna try to shove you in that direction. He does hit at the wolf. He does a shit ton of damage. All of these d6s.
That's what we like to hear.
6, 9, 10, 11, only 16 points of damage to the wolf. With one hit, and then he swings again. He will hit with that one. For 25 points of damage for the second hit.
That's
The
surely
first
gonna
blow
kill him.
comes up, cuts right across the flank. The wolf stumbles to the side and kind of hunches down instinctively, and then he just brings the sword back down and just cuts its head clean off with a single blow.
Good.
The rider just kind of hits the mud in just shock and surprise at what just happened.
Is it my turn next?
Is the rider prone?
It is your turn
Can I
next.
snatch the rider out of
Yeah.
the air while he's falling and jump into the river with him in front of me to hold him down and drown him in the river?
Yes, you can.
Takes a while.
That's fine.
Grapple. So
That's my plan.
yeah, it's just an attack.
I'm
roll to
gonna
see if you can
I'm
grab
trying
him.
to
Yeah.
jump far enough that
Yeah.
the current will start carrying us away as
Yeah.
I hold him under the water.
Okay.
So grapple check
Yep.
is 23.
Okay. Yeah. No, you grab him, and he's just caught off guard completely, and you're stronger than he expected. He grabs onto your arms, but as soon as he hits the water, he jolts a little bit, shocked by the cold himself. You are also shocked by the cold. It is frigid water as you all hit the water. He goes underneath and he starts struggling against you, but we'll get to that when it's his turn. Philippe kind of gets up from what's going on. He's hearing the shouting, the fighting going on. The boy looks over at Mari, who's almost over. He grabs her to try to hold her on.
We got a chain.
Stay in the boat. Stay in the boat. Stay in the boat.
Chain going on. And then it is the rider that, it's the rider that's under the water now. He struggles against you, but he cannot break free. Your strict grip is too strong. When it comes around, you're gonna need to make athletics checks to try to stay above the water yourself.
That's fine.
Dunrick kind of, as he finishes off this wolf, looks over at you, Bob, and shouts, "Get in the boat! Get to the boat!" and you hear the sounds of more shouting as more of the takers start coming down this gully. Just put them close as they're rushing in. Spears, axes, a few with bows come in, as well as like an ogre comes rushing in. They're all sprinting at full
How are
speed.
there this many still?
In the distance, you hear like a loud like crash, almost like a tree falling somewhere not too far away. And that is round 2. We're moving quick through these rounds.
Yeah, this is exciting.
Hold on. I didn't.
It is your turn.
I was about to say, I was like, I didn't get a turn.
Hey,
Yes.
wait.
It is your
not
turn,
quite.
Ruby.
Not quite the end of the
It's
round.
not quite the end of the We're not quite to the third round.
Okay. Is Theo kind of close to the boat enough that I could like reach out and touch him?
Not quite.
I tried to jump pretty intentionally, like away, because I didn't want this guy, if he got loose, to be a
Yeah,
problem.
you guys are now a good like 20 feet into the river. I
Okay.
know this doesn't quite represent
Yeah,
it, but you
yeah.
guys are shoved 20 feet into the river with the boat. The current is very quickly starting to take you guys
Okay.
away.
In that case, I am going to point at the rider and go away. And I'm going to cast Toll the Dead. And just 2 like giant spectral arms are going to appear over Ruby and make this bong sound. So that's a DC 15 Wisdom saving
Which
throw.
rider? The one that's the
The one
near-
attacking Bob.
One by
yeah.
Bob.
He fails with a natural 1.
Rip.
Great.
Critically failed.
He takes 8 points of necrotic damage.
And he goes down.
Great.
We love that about him.
As that
Love that. for
gong
us.
hits and you see his head just kind of twist to the side unnaturally, and he just slumps off the back of the wolf.
And the wolf, riderless, runs away.
Also,
No?
I forgot Satara.
I did stuff.
No, you're in the water.
You're in the water. You haven't done anything this round.
I had to swim.
Well, you can just hang on to the boat.
So you can hang on to the boat.
I want to hang on to the boat, but
Okay.
I do want to try and kick with
Okay.
my feet to try and propel
Do you want to try
us
to
forward.
get into the boat or no?
No.
You just want to try to propel the boat like further. Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check to try to.
It's not going to
push the
go
boat.
well. Fun
You
fact.
could roll a million. Roll a million.
Minus
Nat
1.
20.
Roll a million minus 1 is plenty. It's fine.
That's a pretty good roll.
It's a pretty good
See?
roll. 18.
Unpracticed flailing, you managed to start pushing the boat deeper
I
into
can
the
swim
river.
badly.
Yeah, like, I said unpracticed, not
Okay.
incapable. Kicking your feet as you push you feel the boat move a little bit more under your kind of your movement. It's a lot of effort. It's cold. It's hard to do. Mari's kind of clutching onto your arm, like trying to hold on. making sure.
I do want to shout at Mark, get the oar. Get the oar.
Okay. Seeing this, she's panicking a little bit. She turns and she grabs the oar, gets to the seat, and she's tries to get the oar in the water. She's not uncertain what she really needs to do. She is not a sailor in any way, shape, or fashion. The riderless wolf will, seeing you're awake and having shot lightning at him, will try to bite you.
Stupid wolf.
And miss as you dodge
Yes.
backwards, avoiding.
Wax off.
Yeah.
Making it Bob's turn.
Get in the boat.
Yeah.
You heard Sir Dunrick yelling at you to get in the water. And
Yeah,
get
and
to the
Bob
boat.
thinks this is a great idea. We are outnumbered and we're not doing well. And so Bob just turns around, takes his quarterstaff, and yeets it at the boat, and dives off into the water, headed for the back of the boat.
Okay. I'm assuming you're doing a disengage.
Yes. Let's disengage first.
I'm assuming you're disengaging.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
wolf.
Yeah, I forgot
There's a
about the wolf.
You jump backwards, avoiding its bite, its lunging bite, and then
Right.
you turn and run.
Slap it across the face, spin it around a little.
Sir Dunrick steps right where you were. He takes his sword and he just cleaves into the wolf.
Dun.
He will hit, and he will do 20 points of damage. Exactly 20 points of damage to the wolf.
Surely killing it. Surely killing it.
No, because it hadn't taken a hit yet, and he will swing again though. He will hit again and then kill it. So his first blow again comes in, hitting it hard as it stumbles to the side. Then he just rams the sword through its chest. The wolf slumps down as takers are starting to rush down the gully.
And then he jumps in the water.
He rips his greatsword out and he starts running into the water, wading in.
He's wearing heavy armor,
full
right?
plate armor.
Yeah, I'm like, this is not gonna work.
That's a bad plan.
The boat is already now about 40 feet out into the water, past where he could walk out. As he looks at you guys, you can see him processing, trying to think of what he's gonna do.
He gonna drown.
He can
He
can try and strength it.
As Philippe kind of grabs the other oar, seeing what's going on.
Are we still in initiative?
Yes, we are still in initiative. Philippe grabs the other oar as he looks back and he sees Dunrick in the water, and he's seeing the plate and everything. He looks at Mari and he says, "We've got to row back. We've got to row back to get him."
Do you have any magic? Anything you can do? Can you put up
I can't, unless we get to him, I can't help him.
Me neither.
And he frantically just pulls at the oars, trying to actually stop the momentum that Satara is pushing them into the water.
This is
As the boat kind of just twists because it's only one side rowing, not the other side.
Yep.
As it just almost just pivots in the water.
This is the funnest way
So
to
we're
capsize
just
a boat.
we're just
I'm so mad.
You're spinning as you're rotating
into the current, yeah.
deeper into the current.
Yeah.
Theo, you are in the water with this frigid water with this taker who's underneath you, struggling against you. You can't escape. I need you to make an athletics check to try to stay above water yourself while holding him down.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like screaming and pushing and get a 13.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to keep him under the water, almost using his natural buoyancy to kind of push yourself up and keep yourself up. You're still kind of catching water here and there, screaming as you're going. Everyone else, you're just seeing this the sloshing, splashing water around Theo that's steaming slightly off of his body. Anything else you want to try to do? Are you trying to maneuver yourself, or are you just trying to...
If anything, I'm trying to get further downstream. Trying to push towards away from the people.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure holding this dude underwater takes 90% of my attention.
Okay. That's that. You don't notice that yet. Satara, it is back to you already. We're moving pretty quickly.
Sleep is not concentration, it looks like. So I'm going to wait for everyone else who's going to, I'm assuming, cluster on Dunrick. And I'm going to burn my last second level spell slot to try and sleep the lot of them so that Dunrick has some time, hopefully, to get out of his armor and swim across.
Move those ones that were there forward, except for the ogre. Like, we'll move the ogre forward, but the ogre's not right up there. So there should be 3 there, right?
Yeah. Do you want him right up on Dunrick?
Yeah,
or?
just kind of right before Dunrick. Those first 2 fall unconscious, falling asleep.
My DC is... It's at second level. Does that make...
No.
I don't know the difference between sleep, regular version and 24 version.
Oh, I don't either, actually.
I got nothing.
It's a 5-foot radius, and there's just a saving throw now instead of it being.
But does
But
upcasting it
upcasting
give me any bonuses to AC?
I will double check. Pulling it up. Rules check.
He's faster at searching a book than I am. Because I'm used to searching my phone, but it doesn't pull up the new rules.
No, there's no benefit up to upcasting it.
Well, I can't downcast it, so it's second level regardless.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, those 2 just pass out. The third one manages to keep his feet, continuing to bear down on Sir Dunrick.
Damn.
The other The rider that's underneath the water struggles against Theo, but still can't escape. he's grabbing
Stay
under
there.
your arm, flailing. He's panicking. You can tell he's panicking underneath the water.
Good.
Ruby.
I am going to take a deep breath, and then I'm going to try and cast Shape Water to freeze the ice under Dunrick to raise him out of the water.
Whoa.
Add a little buoyancy.
Yeah, so that he is now standing on a block of ice, so he can make like a leap further into the water.
Okay. Well. Let's see. First of all, we'll see if he can keep his balance. So,
So I want to like, since I can create the shape, I want to
yeah.
like make it so at least it will push him forward. It will not push him backwards.
Yeah, I mean, you're just
Yeah.
you're making ice underneath him as he's kind of steps on. He sees this kind of forming. He tries to step on. It's just ice,
Yeah.
so it's slippery.
He put
Yeah.
nails in his boots. It's fine.
No,
He is wearing boots,
he's
so it
wearing-
should help.
He's wearing
He's
plate
wearing
boots.
plate.
No yak tracks.
He does not slip.
Some unspecified good
So he
grippy
can-
shoe.
You can say
attempt to,
product names.
when he tries. And as he kind of rising up a little bit out of the water, the rider. No, the rider. These guys. The one guy who did not fall unconscious, just kind of takes a running leap and he throws a javelin at Dunrick. Missing. It just kind of flies past, splashes into the water, nearly hitting Bob. And then out of the trees, you see a just breaking
No
out of
way.
the trees not far to the north. You
No
see
way.
this hulking shape of a frost giant
This
come
is not
rushing
great.
out.
Oh, come on.
It's a female frost giant. She looks fairly young, as from what you can tell of frost giants. Bob, you would know more. And you can see in one hand, she's holding a massive bow with arrows clutched alongside of
Oh,
it. You see her grab one arrow, knock it, pull it back
I've
with
played this
just
video game.
muscles that are just enormous. These muscles are as big as Theo is round. And level a shot at Sir Dunrick.
Thanks, I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it.
Um,
We're using that mantra a lot.
I love it.
the
Unironically.
First shot misses as the arrow goes, but she very smoothly grabs the second arrow out of her left hand, knocks it, and fires again. This time striking Sir Dunrick. He
dead.
will take a.
It depends on how good it struck him. If it was a glancing blow, he might live.
Taking 15 points of damage to Sir
He's
Dunrick.
fine.
It's fine. TM?
Light work.
Just put a flesh wound?
As
Yes.
you see this massive arrow sprout from his back, as it just penetrates straight through the armor. It's just a pop, and the force of it knocks him forward as he tries to jump.
Turning it into more of a fly.
That might actually help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he becomes
Adds
one with
momentum.
the arrow. And
You see him kind of leap forward, taking the arrow. He flies forward. He loses the grip on his greatsword. It splashes into the water.
Less than great.
I want that. Give me that.
And he hits the water a few feet short of you guys. And he's gonna try to make an athletics check to stay buoyant. He has disadvantage on this.
How far is he from Bob?
He is probably about like 10 feet ahead of you. Like he jumps over you.
Okay, cool.
Into the water. You see him hit the water. You see him kind of flailing in the water, trying to stay up. It's a lot of effort. You can see it weighing him down. He's probably not going to keep it up for long as he's trying to propel himself forward, but barely making any movement forward. Mari kind of puts her oar in the water, tries to stabilize the boat so it's not like spinning around. Trying to like looking at the nobleman boy, and she's all like, calm down, we have to row together.
He's on his way. We'll get him.
Bob.
So, boats, Sir Dunrick, Bob.
Yep.
Okay. Bob is going to swim forward and grab Sir Dunrick by the armor and push him towards the boat.
Okay. Will you make an athletics check at disadvantage?
Ten.
10? Okay. You don't go under as you kind of pull him. He's heavy in this plate armor, and he's already a heavy man. And you kind of barely help lift him up. You will kind of give him advantage. You're helping him. You're giving him a help check, essentially.
Yep.
Letting him not roll at disadvantage anymore. So now he rolls a regular athletics check.
Hooray.
Hooray.
Which makes it Philippe's turn. Philippe is going to make an athletics check as the boat stops spinning and kind of holds steady, doesn't go deeper into the river but still kind of flows with the current a bit. Theo?
How under control do I feel like I have this guy? Do I feel like I can hold him down with one hand and start hitting him with the other hand? Help him drown a little bit.
Not without you going under.
Okay, that's fine. I'll keep
Okay, we make
stay
an
the course.
athletics check to kind of keep above.
Can this count as an attack to maintain rage? I presume.
Yes, this
okay.
can.
I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page. 26.
Okay, yeah, you just shove him down, pushing yourself up. You almost throw yourself out of the water. Everyone else can see him just kind of almost like half his body out, arms extended, just, I'm assuming, screaming down at the guy.
Yeah, just like in rage, just yelling. I know he can't hear me, but that's like fueling my.
That's not important
I'm
right
really
now.
mad at these guys.
You probably are so angry you don't even notice the frost.
No,
giant.
no. Literally, this is it. This is all I see. My world is this guy drowning.
Are they far enough into the water that they're kind of going down?
Yeah,
stream?
they're flowing with the water. They're not going as fast as you guys who are on top of the water. Your momentum's starting to pick up pretty quickly. But yeah, they are moving down the stream with you guys. It is Sitara's turn.
I have a bad idea.
Do it.
I don't do it, actually, is
Rock
my
it.
opinion.
How is the armor secured? Is it like leather straps tying Dunrick's armor on?
Yeah, it would be standard leather kind of strapping and everything on his plate.
It's gonna be really hard to take his armor off from
Yes.
a distance. That's that's
Unless
I know.
you use acid.
no, don't.
Yeah,
I don't think
bad
how
idea.
how you would have to hit it in so many
Yeah,
places.
you'd have to hit it in a lot of different
I know,
places.
which is why I'm gonna go and claw his armor off.
Well, no, there's like these 2 points and these 2
Yeah.
points.
There's more
like,
than just that.
There's
point,
more
and
than
there's
just
also
one
underneath the armor.
But
They're-
any that we can get off will help him swim better.
No, not necessarily.
No, I don't. Yeah.
Any chance you can sleep the giant?
But
I'm out of spell slots.
Oh,
regardless, we shouldn't be talking about it. We should
That's
be
true.
doing it.
I said I have a
Right.
bad plan. I'm executing my bad plan.
you would have to swim over to him.
I know.
Because
I'm gonna look at the kid and be like, I got this, and I'm going to get my feet on the bottom of on the hull of the boat and launch and propel myself towards Dunrick.
will you make an athletics check for me?
At advantage because I had the boat to
No.
launch against.
That looks very promising.
That's a 6.
Okay. You try to push yourself off from the boat. Your foot slips as the hole is rounded underneath. You can't quite get your pushing. As it slips, you go underneath the water.
I got this drown.
He immediately drowns.
Immediately, you go underneath the water. Your head just more soaked. You panic a little bit as water starts to fill your mouth. You weren't expecting to go under.
I
like
really
that.
wasn't.
Ruby, you see Sitara just kind of try to push off, and she's still right next to the boat, but she's underneath the
Dunks
water.
herself.
Yeah. How far away is Sir Dunrick now?
He's about 10 feet away.
He's about 10 feet away. And then how far away is Theo?
Theo at this point is still a good 30 feet away. Just you are now making your way downstream, so the map is not really representative anymore of where you guys are.
I see Theo not noticing this frost giant. I scream, Theo, we need to leave now. There's a giant, to hopefully get him to look up.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast shape water on the 5-foot cube in between me and Sir Dun. No, I'm not. No, I need my action. No, yeah, I'm gonna cast shape water to freeze the cube, and to kind of provide a thing to grab onto,
Latch
life
onto
so that
preserver.
he can step up and then
A
get into
life
the boat.
cube.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So this chunk of ice kind of forms right in front of this fairly large chunk of ice.
Yeah.
And more people start coming out. Another ogre, another gnoll, some more wolves come out right at the bank, just kind of rushing, shouting, screaming. Some
You're a
javelins
bad
get
person.
thrown at you guys. The ogres try to throw some javelins at you guys in the water. Ruby, are you standing or?
I mean, I'm like at the boat edge,
Okay.
like holding to the edge, and I've reached my hand out.
Okay. A javelin soars past you as somebody like this massive javelin from an ogre soars past you, missing you. Theo, I'm rolling terribly with these guys. Something splashes into the water nearby.
I'm gonna pick it up and stab this guy.
You've got great focus, man. Just
The frost giant pulls out his bow, pulls out her bow, another arrow, draws it, and fires in your guys' direction. She hits her target.
don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Dealing 21 points of damage as this arrow strikes through the hull of the boat.
Oh,
Wood splinters.
No.
Philippe screams as the arrow goes through the boat, hits his leg, and kind of pins him to the boat. Water starts rushing in through where the arrow hits. She draws out another arrow, fires again, hitting again.
Never wondered how many hit points a boat had before.
And
Not
hits
enough.
Mari,
Oh.
who's the other oarsman. And you see the arrow just kind of pass through her arm, pin her arm to her chest, and just hit her to the side of the boat where she does not fall overboard, but she slumps down unmoving.
Great.
The boat starts listing as water starts filling it. Mari. Ooh, okay. Mari twitches and gasps, and you see her kind of come to a bit. She actually critical.
I was gonna say, did she crit her death save? Oh.
You see her just
Yay.
kind of grab onto the arrow and just let out a scream as she pulls and tries to pull the arrow out so she can move her arm that's pinned to her side. Just this awful scream of somebody in immense pain, but she can't. She just has to let it go. And she kind of just clutches onto the side of the boat best she can. Bob?
Bob is going to grab the edge of the ice and lift Sir Dunrick up on there.
Okay. He will also make an athletics check. Okay, he grabs on, kind of gets onto the ice. He starts kicking to try to move the ice further into the water as you just flow down the stream, down the river. And Theo, you are...
Wait, so is he in the boat?
he's on the ice.
He's on the
using
ice.
the ice to float,
Okay.
right?
It
and
is
he's
floating.
and he's trying to push towards the boat too. So they get up to the side of the boat, but the boat is starting to list. It's taking on water pretty quickly from that hole.
This dude, he's got to be close to drowning now, right? It's been like 24 seconds. He wasn't ready to go into the water.
He's flailing underneath you. He does not escape at all. You feel him weakening underneath you, but he's a tough guy. He's
I'm just gonna keep holding him. I don't really have a better option, so
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep trying. 16.
Okay, you managed to still again keep him down, keep yourself above water. You're just focused on this.
Mhm.
Even as things are splashing in the water next to you, you don't really know what it is. You're not paying attention to that, I'm assuming.
Nope.
You don't look around at all. Okay.
Even though Ruby yelled at you.
Yeah, you can.
No,
you
I'm
faintly
probably
hear.
screaming loud enough
Yeah.
that I don't hear you.
Okay. Satara, you are under the water.
I've decided that my plan was in fact a bad plan. I don't got this, and I'm just going to try and get on my back, and I'm gonna try and do the best I can. It's like when you're swimming and you try and learn how to float on top of the water.
Okay. You want to make an athletics check again?
Not really.
Fair.
That would be a 9.
Okay. You don't sink deeper. You don't really rise. You can't breathe under the water. You can see the shadow of the boat above you. You can see some dark kind of stains start kind of flowing out from the boat, mingling with the water.
Oh no, I know what that means.
You see like the boat looking an odd shape. You know, there's like there's different points sticking out of it. You see white kind of foam from Sir Dunrick and Bob as they're kicking on this
The
kind of
arrows
ice.
punctured the boat,
Yes.
right? Are they sticking in the boat?
Yeah, there's.
Can
yeah.
I try and I probably next turn,
Yeah,
but can I
next turn you
grab
can
the
try.
arrow
Yeah,
shafts?
next turn you can.
Okay.
You can try. Ruby. Satara's not up out of the water. You see Mari just in pain. Her arm,
Yeah.
her left arm pinned to her side with this arrow, just completely. She can't move her arm right now.
Unfortunately, the boat is a priority. So Ruby's gonna stop the holes in the boat with shape water.
Okay,
She's gonna
so
freeze. You're gonna
freeze
freeze
it?
over. I'm gonna
Oh,
freeze
that
over.
Should work.
That should work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna freeze over the water
That's
to
brilliant.
stop
I love this.
the boat from sinking.
Yep.
And then I am going to attempt to reach down to grab Satara. I'm just gonna like
Stick your
it's
hand
like
under the
stick my
water.
hand down into the water.
You can
Uh,
see the shape of her under the
yeah.
water, kind of. She. You don't see her flailing oddly.
Yeah, so I'm hoping maybe she can like try and grab onto my hand. So my hand is in the water, and my other hand is
She's
freezing
not
the boat.
sinking. Yeah, she's not sinking, but she's also not rising to the surface. She's just kind of buoyantly under the water a
Yeah.
few feet.
And then she screams at the top of her lungs, Theo! Just the loudest she can possibly muster. She screams.
Theo, what is your armor class?
It's 15.
Okay, a javelin does hit you finally.
I wish it wouldn't. I was liked it better when they missed.
I'm not digging that.
For 11 points of damage, as this javelin gets hucked at you, you feel an immense pain in your side as something impacts you. You don't know what immediately. And Ruby, you are the tall one. A javelin falls short of you. Yeah, definitely falls short of you. The others don't. You're starting to get out of range of their javelins. They can't throw them. The frost giant pulls another arrow
That bow's a problem.
and will take a shot at Ruby. Does a 23 hit you? 24.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me flip back to the appropriate page here.
The dying page.
Only 13 points of damage with this
Oh.
arrow.
Only.
Ay, Dios mío.
And the other one hits Sir Dunrick, doing another 15 points of damage to him. Another arrow sprouts from his back as he grunts in pain. 2 large arrows sticking out of his back.
We're all going to die down here.
Mari tries to leverage herself up. She tries to grab onto the oar, looking at Philippe, who's kind of beside her. He looks panicked, seeing the blood in her arm. in pain, and as Mari grits through her teeth, and she says, "Row!" and she just one arm just tries to grab and just row as much as she can. Yeah, no, she's not doing very well at this. As Philippe also tries to take an oar and row, the boat kind of twists further with him pushing a little bit more than her. It is Bob's turn.
So Sir Dunrick is up on the ice, no longer drowning.
Mm-hmm.
Bob's going to use his movement to get over to Sitara
Okay.
and pull her up out of the water and
Okay.
onto his back.
You want to make an athletics check?
And then he's going to go for the back of the boat. Wah, wah. Roll the one.
You try to push off from the ice, but it's slippery. It's not something you're used to. You're used to ice, but ice and water is not something you're too used to. And it's just much more slick than you even expected. And you slip, you kind of twist your ankle a little bit, hurting yourself as you go underneath the water. You don't go too far underneath the water. You don't flail too badly, but you do go under.
Yeah. What's our depth here, approximately?
As you look down into the, like, how deep does the water go? You can't see the bottom.
Okay.
Sir Dunrick is seeing you try to going down. Oh, you go down a little bit. He reaches down fast, and you feel a hand grab the back of your gi and pull you back up.
Nice, dude. Thanks. Appreciate that.
Keeping you from drowning. Theo.
I got one purpose, one focus, and until this guy is dead, that will not change.
He is struggling, is getting weaker as he is starting to go unconscious. You've got pain in your side, but you're probably gritting through it.
Yeah, I don't care that much.
Your athletics?
20 for my
20?
athletics.
Okay, yeah, you keep him underneath the water.
Actually 21, but
21?
yeah.
Oh yeah, you're no problem. The boat is starting to get ahead of you though.
That's
you can
okay.
see it in the distance. You can see Dunrick on this ice. You can see most of your companions there. You can see Ruby sprouting an arrow.
Yeah, I am encouraged by this guy weakening.
Yes.
Basically, the mindset is if I let this guy go, he's just going to chase us down the
Yeah.
river. So he needs to be taken care of one way or another. He needs to die.
Yeah. Sitara.
I have another rules question.
Yes.
Since I can't seem to get out of the water, can I prestidigitation my face
No.
to try and create an air pocket?
You cannot.
Dang.
I
Okay.
have to use the restroom terribly. I've been trying so hard not to, but it's okay. Keep going. It's fine. I'll be fine.
I guess I'm just gonna try and get above the water.
Okay.
If I can float, I can float, but I need to get above the water.
If you're gonna try to grab onto like the side of the boat, you can use that for advantage.
Oh, I can
also,
grab.
my hand is
I
Yeah,
can.
and also-
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
I'll grab
yeah, there's a
you have
hand in
advantage.
there.
Ruby's hand and the arrows and just
Yeah.
try and clamber my head above water.
Like you're starting to lose the boat as it's flowing above you. What'd you get?
7.
Oh my gosh. The boat is just out of reach as you try to grab onto Ruby's arm. You're starting to move and push, but it's underwater. You're not used to this. You're starting to panic.
Yeah. No, I panicked as soon as I fell in the water.
Ruby.
Ruby's still gonna keep her hand down.
You can see
Yeah.
you can see Sitara starting to fall behind from the boat as the boat's starting to move again with Mari and
Right.
Philippe trying to row.
We're also further away
Uh-huh.
than. So Sitara is closer to the boat than Theo is.
Yeah,
by a
Theo's
significant.
he's getting further behind.
Yeah. Is he still within?
We'll say he's about 40 feet now. You can see
He's at
like this
40
javelin
feet.
also sticking out of it.
40 feet. Are you sure? Are you
Yes.
sure it's not 30 feet?
Yes.
Dang it. Okay, well he's out of range. So instead I am going to cast Shape Water again, and I'm going to physically pull Sitara onto the boat.
You're gonna try to use shape water to
Yeah,
kind of push
to
her
just
up.
like current towards me into my arms.
The ice kind of underneath you, or you're not using ice. You're moving the water.
I'm moving the water
Yeah.
so that
The
she is
water
within,
kind of
and I'm
picks
going
up
to
and
grab
you
her.
feel it kind of float upwards in a bit of a motion. You kind of go with it, and then all of a sudden, suddenly, Ruby has you by the arm, and is
Okay.
starting to pull you up as you come up, breath just barely out of the water. You're not on the boat. You're just
Yeah.
You're up out of the water.
I'm back to where I was, where next to the boat.
Yeah, so I want to put her hands on the edge of the boat,
Before the initiation.
and then I
of
want to
the
turn
plan.
to put to try and like move towards Mari.
Great plan.
Yeah, that is my plan.
As you turn, an arrow from the frost giant flies right over your head, missing you. But a second one, as you look up after that arrow, the second one strikes you. For 18 points of damage. Just right, punching straight through your. I think you're wearing chain, right?
Yeah, chain shirt.
Yeah, your chain shirt. Like it's not there. Just thunk. You go ahead and give me an athletics check to hold on to Satara.
$18.
Okay, you managed to continue holding on to Satara.
Yay.
I think the pain, I just grab even
lock
tighter.
that
Like, oh, what the hell?
You might
Now at the
have a
center
few
of the
finger
river.
fractures.
Now at the center of the river, the boat starts to pick up, kind of moving more rapidly. The water is fairly fast. You hear shouts as they're falling rapidly behind. And you see the frost giant trying to make its way. It's already kind of at its peak range. The guy you have holding under the water kind of goes limp after a few more moments.
And I'm just gonna kick off of his body and swim. Like I'm gonna try and dive under the water, hold my breath as best I can, and
Okay.
swim as fast as I
Go ahead and make
possibly
go ahead and make
can.
one last athletics check for me.
Wait, nice. I need that. 25.
25?
Yep.
Okay. So you start catching up, swimming as fast as you can. A few more splashes as things try to land near you but miss. Sir Dunrick starts trying to kick the ice cube towards the boat, trying to get closer to the boat. They're moving roughly the same speed, though the boat's starting to pick up pace a bit. Do you want to help?
Yep.
Yeah. So between the two
Yep.
of you guys can.
Bob's still in the water, so he's
Yeah.
just going to grab onto the sides of
Yeah.
the ice and just start paddle kicking
between
to
the two of
push.
you guys get over to the boat, and then you move over and you grab onto the boat as the ice is starting to melt slowly, underneath. Ruby, you've got Satara. You're
Yeah, can I get Satara to grab onto the boat so that I can let go of her?
yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pop into my pocket and I'm popping a healing potion and I'm moving to Mari and I'm going to immediately start trying to patch her arm.
The arrow's still in it.
Yeah,
right?
the arrow's still in it.
Yeah,
Like,
so
you're
it's-
not gonna you don't have space because she's sitting right beside.
Yeah, so I guess essentially what it's gonna
Yeah.
look like is I'm doing a battle medic. I'm going to try and cut off the bleeding by just like holding my hands on her.
Okay.
To try and I'm attempting to use my healer's kit essentially
Okay.
ability.
Yeah.
So Mari.
So you get a poultice. You you snap off the end of the arrow so it's not so far protruding out of the side. She grunts and as
She heals for 10.
Okay.
And then Oh wait, I get to reroll once. So that's 4.
Is that a put up potions?
No, it's her
Heal-
feet.
Oh, dang. 4,
Oh.
8, 16. So I heal for 16.
as you tend to your own wounds.
Yeah, that's
Pull
for
out
my
the
healing
arrow.
potion.
And you start drifting down the river in towards safety. And
Whew.
that is where we'll break.
Man,
Bit intense,
that was
right?
rough.
We're all kind of
You
alive.
survived.
We're all mostly not dead.
Yeah.
Hey, DM, get fucked.